mood lines. A mood is a feeling or an emotion. There's a landscape architect. His name was John Ornsby Simmons, and he wrote a book called Landscape Architecture. And he, amazingly enough, worked out all these different mood lines. These are his diagrams here. But he actually researched these, and he found that when he made gardens and outdoor structures and that sort of thing, following these mood lines, this helped people feel the way that's described in here. Now, the mood line, which is really interesting that we're actually using right now, the horizontal line, it says earthy, calm, mundane, satisfied. In this case, earthy is great, right? Earthy and calm is really great because here we are out in this kind of earthy environment, and the horizontal line accentuates that. So I had that little flash, that little vision there of her, here we are out in the wilderness. She's lying down, she's reclining, she's taking a breather. Boom. And I'm definitely shooting landscape. Before I move you, I'm just going to see what else we could do. I mean, this is the other thing. You kind of always want to look like there's a lot of stuff here that we've got to work with. Well, I just have a completely different idea. So what I'd like you to do is stand on top of this rock with your feet kind of far apart, like 1 foot here, yeah, and 1 foot. So it's a different mood line though, if you notice it. It's jagged. Now, a jagged line is actually one of the things it indicates is masculinity. Well, she's very feminine. She's very curvy, which is kind of the flip side of that. These mood lines, by the way, they go in pairs. In this case, you have the jagged, masculine, and that's actually contrasting with her being very feminine, which is one thing you can do with mood lines. You can use them against each other because contrast is a really powerful tool in your composition. It could be contrast in terms of light and dark. It can be contrast in terms of colors, and in this case, we're contrasting mood lines. So, now what I'm noticing is I've got a lot of stuff in the background. I mean, there isn't any place except maybe this direction. I'm going to turn around this way. Oh yeah, look over your shoulder, that's cool. So, sometimes you just have what you have in the frame. And I am framing you between two trees. Aha, we're back to framing again. Oh, by the way, always take advantage of things that you can use to add stability. Like, I'm always trying to find something I can lean on or sit on or whatever, just to add that point of stability. And again, you notice I've got my arm tucked in here. I'm never holding the camera out like that. First of all, my shoulders would start crying out. Now that's cool. I'm also going to be getting into some angles here. Now right now, you are higher. Right now we're about even. Okay, so we're going to play around with some angles and just see how this looks. Because angles are really powerful. They're a really powerful tool in composition. You can do all sorts of things with them. Now, if I drop down, notice what happens. So, as a rule, Bambi Cantrell, who's an incredible portrait photographer, she's talking about shooting maybe older women certainly than you. You don't want to shoot them from this angle. It's not flattering. With you, it's fine. But with an older woman, you don't want to shoot looking up at them. You actually want to shoot down. There's a couple of reasons for that. I'm going wide here. And you notice what it does is gives her a totally different mood or feeling than when we were shooting her level. And now, so I'm really looking at the background. I want to match, she's the foreground. The middle ground are the trees, those two trees there, and the background is like the green grass and the road. And I've got to have all those things working together. If they don't work together, they're going to be fighting with each other. Okay, I'm going to come in really close here. Now that's cool. Nice.